And thanks for joining us for 9 News at Noon. I'm Phil Lipoff. Rockslides, mudslides, flooding, and more hail. Many Coloradans are a bit weather worn this week after a series of storms, but we face at least one more severe weather threat today. Just got to get through the day. Rain poured down for nearly 2 hours in some areas, including Evergreen. A woman shared this video with us showing there was so much rain, water was pouring down the wall in her backyard. Evergreen Lake rose inches, and flood water was sent straight into some of the businesses on Highway 74. Bear Creek was also very high, causing damage to several bridges. Rockslides have closed Highway 6 from Highway 58 in Golden to Highway 119. No one's been hurt, and that is the good news, but CDOT crews have a pretty big mess, as you see there, to clean up. We're going to have more on that in just a minute. In addition to the inches of rain in just a short time, there was hail. It came down in Fort Morgan and Berthoud, among other places. The hailstones were pretty large once again and left smashed car windows in their wake. Another round of storms on tap for today. Want to get right to meteorologist Chris Bianchi. Before we continue the severe weather damage coverage, we got to stop for a minute and say there could be some more. There could be some more of this today.
Yeah, we could. I will say that the overall risk is lower today compared to what we had yesterday and back on Tuesday, but there is still the chance for some stronger storms, and it is trending more and more like an evening threat. The models are now coming in a little bit later with some of those storms that could develop, and I think it's going to be a little bit higher just to the north and east of Denver, but that risk still does include us here in town. The highest risk, southeast Colorado, where we've already seen some storms pop up near Colorado Springs, but we're seeing some showers and storms across mostly northeastern Colorado right now. We're going to get another band of showers here in the next little while here in Denver, so if you're kind of planning maybe heading out for a dog walk, I would try and hold off until maybe 2 o'clock, let these showers clear, because we do have some rain moving in. Eastern Plains getting some rain right now as well, and then we're seeing some of those showers and storms east of Colorado Springs and south of the city as well. Now, next few hours, we'll see those storms clear off to the east, and then we'll see a brief period of clearing. But again, watch tonight after about 6 o'clock. Could see 1 or 2 of those storms last into the evening. So we might get another late night light show from Mother Nature. I'll tell you more about that and a full look at that 7-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Chris, thanks. Back to our coverage. As we mentioned, Bear Creek's level rose, sending water into nearby homes like this one that you're seeing here. It also made roads around the town of Kitridge a muddy mess and affected some bridges there. Jeffco Sheriff's Office says it washed away 2 private bridges near Troublesome Gulch. 9 News reporter Shalima Maharaj talked with a Kitridge resident about it.
Well, we are here in one of the hardest hit areas in Kitridge. I'm joined by Sean Hedgecock, who is a homeowner in the area. You have lived here for a very long time. What do you make of what you're seeing this morning?
It's pretty disastrous. Definitely a big event for the community and pretty sad for a lot of the homeowners. It obviously got a lot of damage, and I think we got pretty lucky, though, being as it happened at 12:30 in the morning.
2013 was the last time that you saw anything like this. How does this stack up against that?
It's a lot worse to me in terms of physical damage. I mean, the power of the amount of water that we had just going through my yard, it was pretty scary there for a second.
You know, describe for me what you were seeing and hearing and experiencing, because I mean, I'm looking at that shed right over there. What was it like last night?
It was kind of like a war zone. We had the thunder, lightning, light hail. That was bad enough. Then you started hearing there must have been 100 trash cans that went down this road. And then you started getting these bigger units like sheds and motorcycles and trailers smashing up against my neighbor's car. And yeah, it took a look out the window and knew it was time to take action.
And that shed over there.
And that shed over there. And I think there's even more down the street. I don't know. I haven't been down there yet.
I mean, it kind of looks a little bit like a battlefield. I mean, people are trying to take stock of everything right now. How are you faring right now?
I'm good. We were out here just checking on people in the middle of the evening, so we've had time to kind of assess it. And we had county guys here immediately. They did a great job. I mean, we had a grader here at 6 in the morning, and everyone was just checking on each other, making sure they were safe and pounding on doors.
You were saying maybe it's time for a new plan.
Yeah, I've actually addressed this a couple times with Jefferson County. They've had appropriated money, and the head of zoning has wanted to do it for a long time. And the last 3 years, we've seen these just not a lot of precipitation, but all at once. And there's really not a whole lot you can do about that other than diversion and maybe some stuff up at the dam. And yeah, it's time to get in the 21st century and come up with a new plan.
Well, here we are reporting from Kitridge. Shalima Maharaj, 9 News.
Shalima, thank you. The several inches of rain created something of a river along Highway 74. This is from outside the restaurant and bar Cactus Jack's last night. The owner says the water made it inside the restaurant, but he added that his employees were quick to act.
My amazing staff last night with towels, blankets, squeegees, mops, and hard work was able to keep the vast majority of the water out of the building, for which I am eternally grateful.
The business, we're told, will stay closed today but could open back up tomorrow. Cactus was also hit by serious flooding in 2013, but that damage was so bad it actually had to stay closed for 4.5 months. Now to Highway 6 in Jefferson County, the site of several rock slides. The road is now closed as crews work diligently to clear up all the heavy debris. Here's Courtney Yoon with the rest of our.
That closure of U.S. Highway 6 starts right here in Golden at Highway 58 and stretches all the way to Highway 19 at the Clear Creek County Junction. So I'm going to have my photographer Travis show you guys what this area is looking like right now. In the last couple of hours, we've seen crews headed in there with equipment to clear that debris. You can also see that the Clear Creek Canyon Gateway Park trailhead that is also closed off here. So the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office says all of this is because of a lot of heavy rainfall last night. That caused multiple rock slides blocking in the road and forced crews to shut down this entire stretch. They're asking drivers to avoid this area, so you'll want to take an alternate route if this is part of your morning commute. So cleanup is expected to last through the afternoon and evening. And also another heads up for Kitridge residents, Evergreen Fire Rescue is asking residents to be careful and aware of heavy debris along Highway 74 all the way from Evergreen. So officials say Troublesome Gulch Road and Highway 74 were hit pretty hard. Those roads are open, but there may be heavy debris in that area, so just be aware of that. In Golden, Courtney Yoon, 9 News.
Courtney, thank you. Colorado is also dealing with 2 wildfires right now. One of them, the Dry Creek Fire in Garfield County. But firefighters are starting to get a handle on that, they tell us. The fire near Rifle started Tuesday, has burned about 316 acres. Fire officials say it's already destroyed 2 buildings, including a home. Last update shows it's about 35% contained.